What's going on, YouTube? It's your man Pretty King OG, and starting this off with a headshot. Don't mind if I do. Today we're playing some hardcore free-for-all using that sexy M8A7 with the dark matter camo, and we got that ELO sight equipped. And today's video I want to go ahead and talk about things that are going to improve your gameplay here on Black Ops 3. One of the things that's going to go ahead and improve your gameplay is going to be that ELO sight that you see right here, ladies and gentlemen. And ooh, wait a minute, I hear someone boosting. Yep, should have had blast suppressor on. Sorry, guy. Can't wall run away from me. Anyways, if you haven't tried the ELO sight, I definitely recommend that you go ahead and try it out. Just give it a chance. I know that you don't like change, you don't want to change anything. You're used to the red dot sight, but definitely this ELO sight is by far one of my favorite sights in the game, just because it takes away, aiming down, getting more focused on. It's giving you that wide range view when you're aiming down, which is really nice. It's going to improve, what you can see when you're aiming. And ooh, get that, and oh, a two-piece. I bet he heard him running around over there and was trying to get him, and I cleaned it up though. So yeah, if you haven't given the ELO sight a chance, definitely don't hesitate. Give it a try, man. And let's go ahead and talk about some other things that are going to improve your gameplay here on and Bob's Trace. Another thing that's going to go ahead and improve your gameplay is what kind of controller that you have. I understand that not a lot of us can go ahead and go out and buy a Scuff or an Elite controller, but definitely if you do have the money, I would recommend going out and getting one of those two. It's going to improve your gameplay drastically. Myself, I have a Scuff. I didn't go to Scuff and buy a brand new one. I couldn't talk myself into that, especially since I didn't know if I was even gonna like a Scuff. I didn't feel like dropping $250 on a new controller. That was just crazy talk to me. So what I did instead is I went to eBay. I looked for a good price point. I ended up getting my Scuff for about $150. Not bad at all. I mean, it's kind of steep, but I mean, if you think about the Xbox Elite controller, I mean, brand new, that's about $150 as well. So, why not? Let's go ahead and give it a try. What I can tell you about the Scuff controller is it does take a little bit to get used to. Just because you're trying to get used to the paddles on the back. I mean, if you're going from a normal controller to the Scuff controller, you're just getting used to not reaching up and tapping that A button, the X button, the B button, whatever you're pressing. It's just getting used to hitting that paddle on the back, which once you get used to that, it's going to improve your gameplay drastically. It's going to reduce that reaction time. So you don't have to take your hand off the controller. Your hand's just constantly going to be on there, and you're just tapping that paddle on the back. Another thing that I really like on the Scuff controller is obviously the hair triggers, which is very nice. And it's also a hindrance sometimes because it only works on certain games. So like on Call of Duty, it works perfectly fine. But another game, for example, is Need for Speed. If you have the hair triggers on and you're trying to play Need for Speed, it doesn't work. You have to take them off. And the way to take them off is you have to take the little plastic things where you have your fingers resting, the side panels, if you will, and you have to remove those just for the triggers to work. So that's kind of annoying. But that's basically the only downfall, I think, for that Scuff controller is trying to, have those hair triggers on a different game that, doesn't recognize that. Now, if you don't feel like, dropping that kind of money on a Scuff controller, or you don't feel like shopping around on eBay for that type of stuff and you're worried about that, go ahead and go out and buy a Xbox Elite controller. I have had some friends who've had them kind of tell me, about their experience with them, and they don't sound bad. I mean, they sound actually pretty amazing. I think that's the next controller that I might go out and just get because the customization on it is amazing. You can take the paddles off on the back. They do have 4 paddles that are magnetized basically, so you can take them off if you don't want 4 paddles and you just want 2, or you just want 1, or you don't want any at all. And ooh, sorry, Rejack. That's just one of the most useless specialist abilities is rejack, especially on hardcore. That's ugh. Sorry, kid. But anyways, yeah, I mean the Xbox Elite controller is 150 bucks. It's got lots of customization that you can do to it, because everything on there is kind of like a magnet. One downside that they did say about the controller was that it takes a little bit getting used to the sensitivity on the paddles on the back, because they're fairly sensitive. It doesn't take very much pressure to kind of activate those paddles. So that's just a minor issue, but it's not that big of a deal to me. So anyways, guys, there we go. We got the gameplay. Got that last kill there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My little talk about the different controllers and what might help you improve your gameplay. And like I said, if you have money, go out and get one of the Xbox Elite controllers, or maybe go out and get a Scuff. They will improve your gameplay. And yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys on the next one. Alright, Predaking out. Peace.